Alright, hi guys. So in today's video, I want to come on here and piggybank off of my last video that I posted. Which was why women get treated so poorly by men. So in this video, we're going to be breaking down one of the most effective ways to grow out of being hurt by anyone. It doesn't even necessarily have to be women being hurt. Men can be being hurt. Women, boys, girls, whatever the case may be. Uncles, aunts, brothers, cousins, sisters, right? And so with further ado, let's get straight into this video. So there is this phrase or saying that I am starting to live by, and it is that the more you grow out of the old you, the less people that are not growing will be in your life. So I'm going to break that down. We attract who we are. So if this has nothing to do with, well, it could have to do with relationships and marriages and everything like that, but this is also for family members, for friends, coworkers, like people that we are instantly drawn to. There's a reason why we're drawn to those people. And so I am in therapy. I'm growing, I'm healing, I am becoming a better version of myself. And I have noticed that since I've started becoming a better version of myself, I am slowly starting to detach from the friends and the family members that were once a part of my life. And the reason for that being is because when you are growing and you are healing, you're shifting that energy. So what you are attracted to when you're hurt or when you're traumatized or when you're in pain is going to be different than what you are attracted to when you're healing or when you have already done the healing process, when you are breaking generational curses, when you are breaking generational trauma. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? So you can automatically imagine that all you have to do is heal. You want positivity in your life? Well, you can't have positivity in your life. Wait, let me rephrase that. You cannot have positive people in your life if you yourself are not positive. Because that's how energy works. That's how energy works. Energy attracts energy. So, negative energy attracts negative energy. Positive energy attracts positive energy or positive things. Right? So you, again, like I said, you can automatically assume that in order to get that positivity or in order to have somebody in your life that is positive and is not traumatized or hurt or living their life based off of that pain or based off that hurt or based off that trauma. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? You yourself have to be that same exact way, right? I also want to come in and say that the more you grow closer to our Heavenly Father, the less that you would be okay with the things of this world or things that you used to be okay with. So, for instance, me, I used to be a huge marijuana smoker. I was a pothead at one point in time. And that's actually one of the sins. I haven't done that since March or April of this year. So like 7-8 months, right? It's been almost a year, y'all. I cannot believe that. As far as drinking, I have never really been a drinker. I don't, I don't like drinking. Like, don't get me wrong. I might have like took a couple sips of a drink here and there. But drinking has never been my strong suit because I don't like the way it makes me feel. I don't like the way that I don't have control over my body if I drink too much, right? Which is drunkenness, right? Which is a sin, of course. So I completely put down alcohol. Like, I don't even take sips of it anymore. I don't even go to bars or clubs anymore. Like, I don't even surround myself around the people that I used to surround myself around that does go to clubs, does smoke, does drink. You know what I mean? Doesn't that make sense? Now, and I'm not going to say I've completely removed them from my life, because I have not, but I have distanced myself from them. I do not go or I'm not around those same people that I used to be around on a consistent regular basis when I was a smoker, because I just can't afford to do that. It's nothing against them. Like, I still have mad love for all of them, but I can't afford to be around the same people that encouraged me to smoke in the first place, encouraged me to start smoking in the first place. Because at one point in time, I wasn't even a smoker. I wasn't a drinker or a smoker. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? And then I got influenced and encouraged by one of my aunts to smoke, and then got encouraged and influenced by one of my friends, and then it took over after that. Right? And I was 21 when I first started smoking. So that just goes to show you that I wasn't a smoker, right? Because usually people will start smoking at a younger age than that, right? So because I know that those people had the ability to influence me and encourage me to go back into smoking and drinking, I automatically knew that I was gonna have to start distancing myself from them. Now, I still talk to them, I still conversate with them, I'm still around them. I don't got no issues with any of them or anything like that. But you can even ask them yourself. I do not come around them as much as I used to. And that's the reason why. And again, like I said, it's nothing against them or, the fact that they smoke or drink or anything like that. It's just I can't afford to surround myself around people like that. Or around people that smoke still or that drink still, because of the simple fact that I'm a recovered smoker and recovered drinker. Well, not really a recovered drinker, but a smoker, yes, right. So that's also another reason why it's important for you to grow, and not just grow as far as like healing from your trauma and that pain and that hurt, but also growing with your relationship and your connection to our Heavenly Father. Because again, like I said, the more you grow closer to Him, the less that you'll have. Like, you won't have the same outlook on certain things. You know what I mean? Like, me now, I used to love going to the club. I used to love going to the bar. I used to love like drinking and smoking and doing things and things like that, and like listening to secular music and stuff like that. And now it just, my love for it is fading away. It's not completely faded away, but it is fading away to the point where like now I'm only like really only listening to Christian or gospel music, right? Like Mr. Breezy, used to be a huge fan of that man, and now I barely listen to that man's music. And that's a man that I never thought that I would like give up ever. And don't get me wrong, I still do listen to his music every now and then, but it's not nearly as much as I used to. Nearly as much as I used to. And again, the point of your journey to building a deeper relationship and connection to our Heavenly Father is not to completely remove sin out of your life. It is to sin less, right? So that does not mean that sin's going to be complete, that a sin or sins, multiple, plural, are going to be completely removed out of your life 100%. It is just saying that your relationship and your connection with God and our Heavenly Father is so strong to the point where you don't even have love for the same things that you used to have love for before you started building that relationship and that connection with our Heavenly Father, right? So, yeah, I just wanted to come on here and kind of like give y'all that, because, that's actually a really good point of view and a really good way of thinking of it. Just like your main focus should be on your relationship with our Heavenly Father, growing that relationship, that connection, that bond, so that way when the time comes, all of those people that no longer resonate with who you are and who you've become, it will naturally fade away. It will naturally grow apart. So you won't even, it won't be something that you have to force to remove. You know what I mean? Because that's how energy works. Energy attracts energy. So once you start growing and once you start becoming a person that no longer resonate with who those people are or what those people do, you will naturally start falling off from each other. You will naturally start growing apart. And it's, it's nothing against those people. It's just you guys no longer, have the same interests anymore. You guys no longer have the same connections, or you guys no longer do the same things that connected you to each other in the first place. You know what I mean? So maybe you guys connected to each other because of trauma. That trauma is 9 times out of 10 healed. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Once you go through that process, once you go through the journey of building that relationship with our Heavenly Father, that trauma will naturally go away, because that's what a relationship with our Heavenly Father is. It allows you to grow. It allows you to evolve. It allows you to it allows you to grow self-control. It allows you to grow discipline. Like, our relationships with our Heavenly Father are probably the best relationships that people can get themselves into, because it's not embedded into what you can do for him or what he can do for you. It's just it's genuine. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Or at least it's supposed to be that way, right? And it's not conditional. You know what I mean? He will always love us. He will always have love for us. Yeah, just keep that in mind. I hope this video helped somebody out there. And with further ado, please like, comment, and subscribe if you guys want to see more videos like this by me. And don't forget to follow me on all social media platforms. I might switch up my TikTok. So if you guys still want to stay tuned in that version, for like TikTok and everything like that, you can, but it's gonna be like a different niche, so it won't be evolved around life coaching pretty much.